Affordable beauty that feels like luxury. I'm Laura Ray. I love things that feel luxurious but are affordable and are within my budget. I do that for everything in my life, including jewelry. I want to thank Ana Luisa because they're partnering with me today for this video so that I can bring you some affordable products that do feel luxurious. One thing I love is this necklace for the holiday season. It goes with everything. I like when I can pair my jewelry with a nice dress to go out to dinner or to a party, and yet that same necklace will work with a pair of jeans and a sweater. I am so excited that gold is so big now, and I love wearing this chain to work as well as for bigger events. The Lori necklace is another favorite of mine because of the little crystals in it. I like wearing jewelry that looks delicate yet holds up well, and these crystals really add a little sparkle to any outfit. The Emerson is so classic. I think it looks so beautiful when you're wearing something dressy, yet it looks like a piece to me like you would have received as a gift from a grandmother or something that they leave to you. I have some jewelry that my grandmother left me, and this reminds me so much of it. It really has a very classic, timeless look to it. Ana Luisa jewelry makes great gifts. It's packaged so beautifully. You can just give it as is. It comes in a beautiful fabric envelope that the jewelry is tucked into. I really feel very confident giving it as a gift. I know whoever receives it will love it. If you would like to buy a piece for yourself or as a gift, I have a 20% off code, Laura Ray 20, that you can use. They also run amazing sales. I have a couple of pieces coming tomorrow for my daughter that I bought on sale. So make sure to take a look at the sales too. This is one of the most famous sought after foundations on the planet. It's the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I bought this to try several months ago. I do love it. For those of you that haven't tried it, the consistency of it is very thin. It spreads easily. It dries pretty quick, but yet gives you enough time to work with it. And I think that's why people love it so much. You can see a little bit of your own skin peeking through. If you have any hyperpigmentation on your skin, like I do, you can layer it and cover it up without having to use a concealer. So I think it is pretty special. But I was thrilled that L'Oreal has come out now with their True Match with a pump. The old fashioned True Match that many of us have used over the years and love is just very hard to get out of the bottle, very messy. Well, now they've put a pump on it. I had to get this shade. I bought N4. It's a little bit deep for me, and you can see in the video that the Giorgio Armani side is lighter. But this foundation is new, and I wouldn't be able to get my real shade for another month or so. So I wanted to go ahead and put this on, and I feel the texture of them are the same. If these bottles weren't labeled and I had to try them out, I really wouldn't be able to tell which was the high end. So I think this is an amazing, affordable foundation that is also a great dupe. So many of you have asked me if I've been able to find a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows, the cream shadows, and I have not. They really are a unique formula. They're very fluffy and they're more metallic and not glittery. So that is really hard to find. But the best I've found at the drugstore is what I'm wearing today. And they're an old standby I've talked about for years. And it's the Revlon Colorstay. Now, what I did was I blended Pistachio with the silver shade, which is number 760. I love this look. It's so easy. The formula of these is totally different from the Charlotte Tilbury. It's very thin. It's not mousse-like at all. And it just is almost, there's almost no creaminess to it the way that Charlotte's is. I love her formula, but I also love this. It's very easy to work with, very blendable. I like these shades that Revlon comes out with because you could put on a powder shadow and also use these as a topper. Today I just used the shadows themselves. I didn't use any powder shadow underneath. And I really like the look of it for the holidays. I'm really thrilled with this eyeshadow base from Sorme. It's hard to find anything like this. The closest I've ever found is the MAC Ochre. That's about the closest. But this works amazing, not only as an eyeshadow primer, but I like to use it as a concealer or an eye brightener. It really just is a great shade that works for me. Even if you had a different skin tone than me, then I would say this would be just a great base for your eyeshadow. But it makes my eyeshadows last. Also, it doesn't crease in my under eyes. I like to use it for covering the capillaries on the sides of my nose. I will put this on first and then put on my foundation. But this is just a product that does so many things and feels very high end. Blush is so much fun, and there are so many great affordable ones at the drugstore, but some of them just are a little bit chalkier and don't have the feel as some of these high end. And now that I've tried more of them, I have a better idea of how high end blush feels. And I was so impressed by this one. It's a K Beauty brand, Roman. I've mentioned them a couple of times for lip products, but I wanted to share this powder blush with you. It's just so beautiful. I think it looks great on the skin, very natural. What I like about the K Beauty blushes that I've tried so far is they're buildable. You never get this big amount of powder that you have to spend time blending out. Speaking of blending, so many of you have asked me about this double dome Bdellium brush. It runs around $16. It's one of the best tools I've ever purchased in makeup. It really, in my opinion, gives such a flawless look to the skin. Well, I found that they had this flat blending brush, and I just washed it this morning, so it's a little bit damp. But boy, I do like it. It's super soft, great for blending out your foundation on the skin. I like that it's easy to hold the handle. So I usually, after I apply my foundation with the Bdellium brush, I go back with my Stands Out sponge. But this is another alternative to doing that. You could take this brush and just sort of brush and blend everything out. But this feels very luxurious, and yet it is affordable. I have not heard much about this eyeliner. It's been out such a long time. It's from L'Oreal's Age Perfect line. It is amazing. I'm wearing it in charcoal right now, and it has become my new favorite eyeliner. I think it just is so creamy. It lasts and it does not smudge. I've been wearing it and putting it to the test because I wasn't feeling well, and probably rubbed my eyes a few times and I didn't get any smudges. So this really is great. I love using charcoal. That way you can have a little more definition to the eye without using a black liner that is a little more harsh. It does come in other shades, but charcoal is the one that I've been loving. This is a new product from Ulta. This is their New Heights Lifting Mascara. And what's so amazing about this is the little brush. As you can see, the brush is super tiny on this. This allows me to get to the base of my lashes so much easier, get in the little corners. With my eyes being so deep set, mascara can be a real issue because some of these larger brushes are very hard to navigate around my eyes. So I love this. I like the formula. I can wash it off with soap and water at night, so it seems to come off pretty easily. And I like the look that it gives to my lashes. If you're looking for a dupe for Baccarat Rouge, my favorite fragrance right now, then this is amazing. It's the Brazilian Crush Jasmine and Pink Dragon Fruit. This is a body spray, but it lasts. And I've shared with you before that I bought a sample off of Etsy. They decanted it from a bottle of Baccarat Rouge, and I used that, and this actually lasted better. I really love it. The smell is amazing. I just spray it all over my clothes, and then I don't have any fragrance on my skin. I just love wearing this, so if you're a fan of Baccarat Rouge, you will definitely want to check this out. Recently, I was shopping on Amazon and I was looking for nail polish, and I came across a set of Zoya polish, 4 bottles for around $15. I couldn't believe it because I know in the past I paid close to $10 for one bottle. Now, one thing I like about Zoya, it's one of those brands that is 9 free or 10 free, free of some of the chemicals that aren't great in polish. The colors are beautiful. The set I bought is like a pinky nude set. And this shade here, it's very iridescent. I put this on my toes and I just love it. It is the type of color that I can get more wear out of. Even if there's a chip, you're not going to see it. So I like wearing colors like that sometimes, but this is an incredible value, and Zoya is a great polish. It feels very luxurious, but it is so much more affordable. For those of you that are skincare lovers, you've heard me talk so much about gommage, how I love it for exfoliating my skin. You just put the product on and just start rubbing, and the surface skin just exfoliates off. Well, this is one of my absolute best products I've tried like that. It's from Manyo. It's a K-Beauty brand. This is their Galactomy peeling gel. This just really will transform your skin. My skin was looking a little rough because I haven't been feeling well. And so I thought I need something. And I did this, and right after, my skin looks so much fresher. What I like about this, it's easy to do. You just put it on dry skin, start rolling, and then rinse your face when you're done, and that's it. This is great to do a couple of times a week, and I always keep it in my skincare routine. For those of you that are lipstick, gloss, and liner fans, I have some great ones for you. First, I wanted to remind you about an old favorite. This is from Rimmel, and this liner is East End Snob. It's one of my all-time favorite shades. You can still get it on Amazon. And by the way, I'll have all the links for everything I've shown today in the description of the video. So this liner is just so fabulous. It's creamy. It feels as good as any high end that I've tried. It lasts a long time. It's very difficult to find anymore. I used to be able to get it at Walgreens, but they don't carry it regularly or it's sold out. So I buy it off Amazon. But that East End Snob I use to fill in my lips and put a little gloss on top, or to line with so many shades that I own. Speaking of shades, when I did the lipstick battle, I didn't show one of my favorite styles or textures of Revlon lipstick. And this is their Shine. This shade is 003 Glossed Up Rose. This Shine formula is the closest they've come to the lip butters they used to have. I had every shade in those lip butters. I loved them, repurchased shades. This is the closest. I love that it's a hybrid of a lipstick and a gloss. It has so much pigment to it. So this was a shade, it says new. I don't know how new this shade is, but I had not tried it when they first came out. I love the packaging on these. I think it's one of the prettiest Revlon's ever come up with. It looks to me like a high-end Chanel lipstick. So I really wanted to share this with you because I think it's one of the nicest that I own. Last but not least, I have such a deal for you. Haus Lab still has these glosses for around $8 for some of the shades. They're amazing. I love putting these on as a topper or wearing them alone. They are so luxe. The packaging is sleek and beautiful. The applicator's very nice. The formula is beautiful on the lips. I've ordered several for myself, for my daughter. We have never been disappointed with these. And originally they were very expensive, so I say get them while you can. Remember, if you're interested in the jewelry, to check out the link below that I have for the video, and Laura Ray 20 will give you 20 off your purchase if your item's not on sale. And check out those sales. I got the cutest earrings for my daughter. One has their initial earrings. So I got her first and last name for initials so she can wear one in each ear. And I thought that was so cute. But they have a lot of great things to choose from. Thank you for supporting the links in my channel. You are my sponsors, my true sponsors of my videos. And I do want to thank Anna Luisa also for always being so kind and good to our mature community. I appreciate and love you all so much. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you soon.